It's time for another one-up unboxing. So let's do this. Let's see what we got and find out what the theme is. Okay, you know, we're gonna go with the t-shirt first. That's always the best part. There's the t-shirt. It's Rick and Morty. I don't know. The shirt's kind of lame. Not my thing. I don't really care for Rick and Morty, and Winnie the Pooh doesn't really hold a special place in my heart, so t-shirt's kind of whatever. Let's see, we got an Avengers pin. I actually need a pin. So, is it an Age of Ultron pin? I think it's an Age of Ultron pin. It is. This is an old pin. Man, they reached deep down. They got an Age of Ultron pin. Oh, I think it's different colors. Yeah, it's whatever you see. Whatever you pull down, it's it's that color. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Oh, one-up box exclusive. Let's see what this is. The heck is the bracelet? What? Hold on. What is this? Sorry, I know the wrapping's like really loud when I hold it that close to the mic. What is this? What is this gay bracelet? Like what it? I don't feel like untying it. What is the point of this? What is this? I don't get. Like this is pretty lame. So let's see what this is. We got a Steven Universe plush. I don't care about Steven Universe. Pretty much everything on Cartoon Network in like the past like 3 years has been garbage for the most part. So, and it's whoever this person is. I don't care about Steven Universe at all. Let's see. And then we got a Rick and Morty sticker, I think. Yeah, Rick and Morty sticker. So there you go. I need to watch Rick and Morty. Everyone always talks about how amazing it is, but I've just never gotten like the chance to watch it. Let's see, can you guess? Can you guess the theme for this month? The theme is Universe, which I guess makes more sense than most. We got a Steven Universe plush clip, we got a Mad Scientist sticker, we got an Avengers pin, we got a Comic Strip Scientist exclusive t-shirt, and we got a Space Alien bracelet. So, this box is pretty lame. This one, like, not too much great here, but if you want a box of your own, link in the description to go get one. It's like 10 bucks a month for a one-up box. So link in the description if you want to go get yourself a one-up box, because you can see how amazing it is. Just so much great stuff. Anyways, yeah, again, link in the description if you want to get a box of your own. Let's move on to your comment. First comment is from Washington Studios, and this guy, I triggered a Spider-Man fan, which happens from time to time, but I triggered the Spidey fan hard because I compared the new Spider-Man game to the Arkham games, which of course any sane person would, because the Batman Arkham games are like the holy grail of superhero video games. It's like why it's the same reason superhero films are still compared to like Spider-Man 2 and The Dark Knight, because those are like the holy grail of superhero films. So of course you're going to compare them to the best, and that's what I did here. And this guy got mad. I want to take this bracelet off because it keeps jingling. It keeps jingling and it's annoying me right now. Okay, put that over there. Anyways, this is Washington Studio said, by the way, this game does not have to be compared to the Arkham games all the time. The only comparison we can do is the past Spidey games and Marvel games in general. What the Arkham games did was something very special with their story and gameplay. And one more thing, Spider-Man 2 started it all. If it wasn't for Spider-Man 2 showing us how superheroes can work in sandboxes, we wouldn't have the Arkham games. Plus the game isn't even finished yet. This is early gameplay. Okay. First off, Spider-Man 2 isn't the first open-world sandbox game by a long shot. There's a lot of games prior to it. I believe it was like Mario 64 or something that was like the first one. Something like that. Someone even pointed it out and replying to him that Spider-Man 2 wasn't the first sandbox game. This guy thinks it is, though. He thinks that without Spider-Man 2 we wouldn't have open-world superhero games. That is dead wrong, because there were a bunch of sandbox games before Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is a fun game, but it was not revolutionary for the sandbox genre. It was cool, it was a fun game, but like, yeah, it didn't invent sandbox games. And also, of course I'm going to compare it to the Arkham games. Arkham games are the best of the best, and you want to beat the best, so of course I'm going to compare it to that. And he's saying you can only compare it to other Marvel games. What? Why? Why can't you compare it to other stuff? Is it because the Arkham games are so much better? Is that why? Is it you're afraid that they can't live up to the Arkham games? Is that why? Well, sorry, but it's going to be compared to the Arkham games. Next comment is from CS7. This is on my video from yesterday where I counted down my top 10 favorite Star Wars characters. He said, everyone from original trilogy, lol. Yeah, I was thinking about, like, I was doing my list when I was counting them down, and I realized that there was just no one that I could justify from like the prequel trilogy or the new sequel trilogy that I could really justify putting on the list ahead of anyone. Because I was like, is there anyone there? Like, I don't like Qui-Gon more than, because C-3PO was my number 10, so I was like, I don't like Qui-Gon more than C-3PO, I don't like Darth Maul more than C-3PO. It was like, who is there anyone from the original trilogy? I don't like Jango Fett more than C-3PO, I don't like Count Dooku more than C-3PO. There wasn't anyone there that was like, I can justify it. It's like, I don't like Rey, Poe, Finn, Captain Phasma, Kylo Ren. Like, there's none of them that I like more than C-3PO. There was like, the person that came closest was actually from Clone Wars, which was the Clone Wars TV show, which was Fives. I loved Fives, and he was close to being up there. He was close to making the list, but I was like, nah, I do like C-3PO better still, but I do really love Fives, and he was one of my favorite characters from Clone Wars. Next comment is from Inferno Trooper, and he said about 3 solid minutes of talking about cereal. Yup, that was me, Mike, and Ian were playing Battlefront. Ian, like, okay, will just like ask random questions, so he started talking about like what's the best cereal. And my personal choice, it's my top 2. It's like they rotate. It's between Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Frosted Flakes. I think those are just the best of the best. Like, nothing else really competes with them. There are other good cereals, but there's nothing else that competes for those top 2 spots, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Frosted Flakes are just the best. So we talked for about 3 solid minutes about cereal, arguing back and forth which is the best one. Awarded Panda commented on that same video where we talked about cereal, saying I hate mustard, because Mike was commenting about how he hated mustard, because Ian asked like what was the worst food he'd ever had, and Mike started talking about mustard. How I always wondered like how someone could like eat a hot dog without mustard. Like, how? It doesn't make any sense to me. How can you like enjoy a hot dog without mustard? Like, what is that? What is that life like? How can you not like mustard? It's like the best condiment. It just confuses me. Then on the same video, we also talked about our favorite Disney movies, and Danny commented Aladdin better than every other Disney animated film. Those are fighting words. No, of course, the best 2 Disney animated movies, not talking, by the way, we excluded Pixar films, so no Pixar movies, because otherwise Toy Story 2 obviously is the best, but anyways, no Pixar films. Then my top 2 are definitely Tarzan and Emperor's New Groove. Those are just the best Disney films. Just they're way better than any other animated Disney film. I'm sorry, but nothing else competes with Tarzan and just Emperor's New Groove. They're just the best. Also, anyone notice how like most of these Disney anime movies, like they get like direct-to-DVD sequels that like suck, that I've never heard of? Like, I was looking on Netflix the other day and I saw Mulan 2, but they don't have the first one. I was like, what? Now, why do they have Mulan 2? I never even knew there was a second Mulan. I love the first one, but I never knew there was a second Mulan. And then I saw it on Netflix, but they didn't even have the first one. This is retarded. And then like you have like so many different sequels to these. Like, there's a Tarzan 2 that I never saw, and there's just a lot of sequel ones. And then I like look up reviews and everyone's like, they just suck. Don't bother. Don't waste your time watching these sequels to these Disney animated films. It's just weird. And then this comment is on my Wonder Woman review. Julian Bleh, however you pronounce that last name, Bleh, I don't know. He says at least this movie's better than Batman v Superman, because Batman v Superman sucked ass. True, but at the same time, if your like scale is it's a good movie if it's better than Batman v Superman, that's a bad scale to have, because then there's a lot of movies that are suddenly good. Like The Phantom Menace is better than Batman v Superman, so suddenly The Phantom Menace is a good movie. And I know there are people that genuinely like The Phantom Menace. They'll comment on this, be like, what are you talking about? The Phantom Menace is amazing. Good for you. Everyone has a right to their own opinion. I'm just expressing mine right now. Anyways, yeah, Phantom Menace is better than Batman v Superman is what I'm saying. And there's a lot of movies that are better than Batman v Superman. So if that's your scale, that's just not a good scale to have. Just don't get a better scale. Judge by other things. Don't have it be like, if it's better than Batman v Superman, it's a good movie. That doesn't mean a whole lot if it's better than Batman v Superman. Because in my opinion, Batman v Superman is a piece of garbage. I know a lot of people love it, but for me personally, I don't really care for the movie. Anyways, that's it for this one-up unboxing. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, link in the description down below if you want to get a one-up box of your own. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes, guess I like the lonely.